Welcome back to Dad Deals. In today's video, we'll be completely redoing my kid's closet using the ClosetMaid BrightWood System available at Lowe's to take it from this to this. I'll take you through the complete process from designing, demo, and installation and share my thoughts on how I like the system and let you know about any issues that I ran into to hopefully make your install easier if you plan to tackle a project like this. I did 2 of my closets using this system and each took me about a day to complete, including the demo of the existing shelves, but I have to say once you get the hang of it, these go up pretty quickly. So if you're planning to do multiple closets, your first one will take significantly longer than the rest as you'll be flying through it by the final closet. I've also included links to the products that I used in this video in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And all right, let's get started. You're going to start the process on Lowe's website where you can custom design the ClosetMaid system right on the site, and it'll actually build a shopping list for you and tell you everything that you need to buy. So you're just going to select the room that you're going to do, either a bedroom walk-in, bedroom reach-in. You can even do pantries. It'll have you enter the dimensions of the closet, and then you can easily configure whatever configurations that you want and see the design, exactly what it's going to look like, and get your shopping list and know exactly what you're going to buy. So basically the way this system works is you're going to choose your tower, and you're either going to choose from a 25-inch wider tower or 16-inch tower. We went with the wider 25-inch in both of our closets, and you'll even see in our master bedroom closet, we actually put 2 towers side by side together to really just give a ton of drawer space and cubby space. Each tower kit is going to come with obviously the tower, as well as 3 metal rods, and each rod is expandable to fit your space. One issue that I did run into in my kids' closet was the rod actually needed to be shorter, but I was actually able to cut it with an angle grinder pretty easily and everything worked out great, but we'll get to that later. From there, you can add doors and drawers that will work perfectly with that tower system that you selected, and they also make additional accessories like corner units, shoe shelves, and even more closet rods if you need it. Lowe's also has a nice display in the aisle so you can see exactly what everything looks like and kind of get an idea of how it will all go together. So make sure you go to your store and check it out to help you plan it before you start. So the first step for me was obviously to clear out all the stuff from my kids' closet and get that out of the way, and then begin demo. The existing closet shelves and rods were original to my house and were built using nails and were super hard to pry out. This step actually probably took the longest, as I really had to be delicate with the pry bar to make sure I didn't punch any holes in the walls. After I got all the existing shelves and supports out of the closet, I definitely had to do a lot of patching and also repaint the closet just to make sure I have a nice clean slate to put this new closet system in. So once that was done, it was time to start installing the first tower. These boxes are really well packed. They are pretty heavy to move around, and whoever glued these boxes deserves a raise. These things were a beast to open. But kudos to them, nothing was damaged. Everything was in perfect condition in every box that I opened. So next up, you want to get everything laid out and organized by piece. This system is made from pressed board and it uses a lot of these cam locks that if you've put together a lot of these flat packed furniture boxes, you're very familiar with. But I found that everything felt really sturdy, especially once complete, and nothing feels flimsy, which was a little bit of my worry before I started this project. One side note, I definitely recommend an electric screwdriver for this project. A drill is probably going to be overkill, but you'll definitely want something to drive these screws in lightly and gently and not by hand. So you'll start by pushing in the cam locks on the top of all the side panels, then installing the cam post on the 8th hole up. The tower also has leveling feet, so if you're on any uneven floors, that shouldn't be a problem. You should easily be able to level this unit. One thing to note after you get to this step is that if you have a baseboard, you're going to want to notch the bottom piece so it will fit flush against your wall. So measure your baseboards and do it at this step so you don't have to wait till after it's assembled like I did and have to cut it very gently. One other trick when cutting this is to use painter's tape over your cuts, and that will just make sure you don't get any splitting and you get nice clean cuts. After that, the shelves will just lock together by twisting those cam locks, and then you will add the top part to each section and they will actually stack on top of each other using dowel rods. These units also come with these cardboard triangles to put at each angle and just give the whole thing some extra support, and you will use a hammer and nails to put those in. When attaching it to the wall, you'll want to level things up and find your studs. This thing also comes with drywall anchors, so if the center in your closet doesn't line up perfectly with the studs, there's no issue there. And I was able to install one of them using studs, one of them using drywall anchors, and both feel really sturdy. One other side note here is that your pack of hardware is going to come with darker colored brackets and white colored brackets. I really didn't even realize this when I was putting mine in, but even though I got the white shelving unit, they gave me both colors of brackets, and I actually ended up using the dark colored ones. So just make sure if you got the white unit, you're using the white brackets, and the dark unit, you're using the dark brackets. But really, once your closet is full of stuff, you probably won't even see them anyway, so it's really not a huge deal. And I actually ended up just leaving mine the way it was. Both the top unit and bottom unit come with an adjustable shelf, so you'll have 2 shelves that you can adjust however you'd like them. And if you plan on putting drawers at the bottom, you can actually put both adjustable shelves at top like I did here. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, in my kids' closet, the rods were actually too long and I actually had to cut them, but using an angle grinder made this quick and easy, so it was an easy fix to adjust them. Mounting the rods was quick and easy using their brackets, and I found them to be super secure and strong. So after you're done with the tower, it's time to start assembling the drawers, and you can choose either from deep drawers or short drawers or any combination of the two. The drawers assemble super quickly. It's pretty much a box. It still uses that cam lock system that you're already going to be familiar with. The drawers are all soft close and they come with all the necessary brackets. The holes are already pre-drilled into the tower, so you're good to go there. And the instructions at the end of the booklet will actually show you which holes to choose for which combination of drawers. You're also going to need shelving brackets to install any shelves above your closet rods or for the top. And those are very easy to install too. You just need to level them up, and it comes with all the necessary hardwood and basically just has 2 brackets on each side that will hold the boards. And after that, you are finished. So I actually ended up doing a much larger master bedroom closet with this same system right after this. And even though it was larger, I was doing 2 towers. I think it took me about half the time as that single small closet in my kids' room. So if you're going to do a bunch of closets in your house, you'll be flying by the time you get past 1 or 2 closets. So my overall thoughts for this closet system was that it was super sturdy. It was pretty easy to put together, pretty intuitive, and I would absolutely use this in any future closets that I had. I'm really happy with the results. I was able to complete this in just about a day per closet from start to finish. So if you have any closet projects in your future or ones that you're thinking about doing, definitely check out this system over at Lowe's. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.